Good afternoon. My name is Niko House, host of the political radio show Mikasa es Ukasa, and I urge you all to join our One Follow $1 campaign where we show the mainstream media that we don't need them anymore, considering they have utterly failed us at every turn, and the young man that I'm going to be discussing today has not been any different in that sense. I have to apologize. I know I don't look as fashionable as I usually do, and I do not have a haircut, but that will hopefully be reconciled this weekend, but I had to do this video simply because it was laughable, honestly. So, for those of you who don't know, I invited, some time ago, in March actually, I actually invited Shaun to a debate because he just kept bolstering the whole Russia nonsense, saying that Trump was categorically worse for everyone, of course, including black people, than Hillary Clinton is and was. Essentially, just once the Bernie Sanders laws, he just kept lying, and I'm not sure if he was doing it on purpose. I'm not sure if he was doing it on accident. I don't know where his mind was at when he was doing it. But I said, you should either stay in your lane or have a healthy discussion and a healthy debate with me about exactly why your points are wrong. You're the Morehead grad. You're the social justice writer. You work at New York Daily News. You're employed by the Young Turks. You have all the following in the world. So what's a little healthy debate going to do to hurt your image if you know what you're talking about? So instead of actually engaging me, educating himself, and of course he has a vast following, so I'm sure his followers would have loved to hear about it, and to learn more about the entire situation, to hear someone else's opinion other than his own, which he absolutely refuses to. He's an egotist, so he doesn't like anyone else influencing his supporters. So he blocks me, not only on Facebook, but on Twitter as well. And it's cowardly. It's more than cowardly. You literally had an opportunity to show that you actually know what you were talking about. And instead of showing the world that you actually do know what you're talking about, defending your points against someone who has counter beliefs to your own with, mind you, my personal experience is as follows. I actually worked for the Bernie Sanders campaign. I am the former president and founder of Carolina Students for Bernie Sanders. I'm the former president of North Carolina Colleges for Bernie Sanders. I'm the former acting state director for the Bernie Sanders campaign for North Carolina. I was also hired by Jam PAC, the Super PAC, to investigate the moles into Hillary Clinton's campaign and the illegitimate funds, into Bernie Sanders' campaign, the moles that were in Bernie Sanders' campaign, and the illegitimate funds that were being transferred back and forth between state parties, consultants, etc., etc. So I was explaining to him that, no, sir, you have it wrong, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to someone who was personally involved in the campaign. Instead of taking that opportunity, he ignored me, he flailed, he was attacking people on Twitter, Jared H. Beck being one of them. He actually blocked Jared a while ago too, calling us conspiracy theorists, saying that we're Trump supporters, doing everything except for actually engaging in a healthy, intelligent debate. And he blocks me. That's cowardly. You're going to make the claims that Hillary, whom you know is worse, is better for this world than Trump was. We know Trump was bad, but don't pretend that Hillary was better, okay? We know that. And I was willing to engage with him about that. He was also walking around talking about, Putin is the worst thing. Our country is just, Trump is in Putin's pockets, and our country is sold out down the river for Russia, and all that nonsense. That I knew was false, considering that Hillary Clinton was not only in Putin's pockets before the election, but after the election, and even still during the election. I knew about Fusion GPS, the consulting firm that used Christopher Steele, that was hired by the Democratic Party after working for the Republican Party, that used Christopher Steele, a former MI6 agent, that then used his connections, his personal connections to Russia, to actually create a dossier of fake business transactions and fake news, and they're currently being sued right now. I knew about all this, and I was willing to educate him because he was losing a huge amount of fans because he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And in my attempt to assist him, he blocks me. That's that social justice for you, right? I'd love to hear your opinions about this. Please leave your thoughts below. Share this video. Tag him. And let him know I hear him. I understand, Shaun. If you don't know your stuff, you don't know your stuff. I get it. But what do you have to lose to debate me? You know, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure someone as astute as yourself could easily inform me and you know, my supporters and, you know, your supporters, and you can, you know, tell us what the truth is, because that's what you're so good at, right? Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. Leave your comments below. Click if you have a iPhone or tablet, or even if you're on a computer, click the bell beside the subscribe button. Turn notifications on. You'll get updates every time I do a video. Thank you once again. Join our One Follow $1 campaign, and always remember, find your balance. Peace.